Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Around the House.
Today, we'll be resurfacing and redesigning this cute little front porch. Let's get started.
So this is where the redesign of the project comes into play. We're actually going to take the steps from over there and put them over here. We're going to put four 4x4s, 18 inches into the ground, and we're going to attach them to the existing porch. Then we're going to put this 2x6 underneath here so that the steps will sit just about there. That way, our last step will be the porch itself, which is how it's supposed to be. We're also going to put a concrete slab underneath the steps so that this stringer doesn't actually sit on the ground and contact the dirt. This is one of the most therapeutic parts of remodel for me, the demolition part. And this one was no different. My wife and I decided to put a thin layer of tar on top of the joists to help promote water runoff. While she was doing that, I decided to go ahead and hang the stringers. Next, I used my oscillating multi-tool from Harbor Freight to make sure that my first board would slide right into the door jamb. Now that we have everything prepped, it's finally time to resurface this front porch. If you've watched our channel before, you know that I pre-drill everything going into wood because I hate to see when really good wood splits once I put that screw in there. So you'll see me using the drill bit first, and then you'll see me putting the screw in after that. This did take quite a bit of time, but as you can see, I had my wife there to keep me company. Next, I installed this toe kick, and I will show you what we're using that for later in the video. It's time to cut off the leftover pieces. Now let's get back to those stringers and turn them into usable steps. And might I say, they came out amazing. And don't forget to do a load test. Next up is the handrail. And you'll notice that I have tar on the end of this 4x4. That is because of a wonderful friend and neighbor of ours named Annie. She gave us this idea and we told her we were going to steal it. So thank you, Annie. And you'll see that we're wrapping this handrail quite well in a beautiful wood. And then we're going to top it off with a piece of the porch wood that we used for the surface. After rounding off the edge of the handrail, we decided it was time to make this handrail solid. So we leveled it. We threw some cement in there, made sure it was packed well, and then covered it. Say it with me, guys. This handrail ain't going nowhere. Next up is installing the handrails and guardrails around the perimeter of the porch. And I have a question for you. Are these called banisters even though they're outside? Though we were tired, we went ahead and tried to finish up this part of the project because we knew we had a few more things to do and we wanted to finish up the next day. After a good night's sleep, we hit the ground running by starting with sanding the entire surface of the porch. I'm sure that not everyone will agree with me that it actually needed to be sanded, but I saw some boards in here that had gotten hit by the sun a little more than others, and I wanted to make a very uniformed look. So what do you think? Did I do the right thing by sanding the entire surface? The last step was to clean up the entire front porch and the concrete slab with our pressure washer, let it dry and add a few decorations, and then sit back and enjoy this front porch that we just built. Before you go, I just wanted to mention that my wife and I absolutely love making these videos for you, and we have created another channel for all of our travel experiences. So if you head over to V.I.P Travel TV, you can follow along as we travel the United States and all over the world. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.